Hey guys, what's up? My name is Drea Cooks. I'm here today to tell you guys a little story. It's something that I've never really talked about openly. It's not that I'm ashamed of it, it's just part of me, and as I've just lived with it, I guess you can say. And it never really bothered me until Christmas. So I'm adopted, and I never was raised in a family where, I was disrespected or abused. In fact, my family made me feel, never made me feel like I wasn't part of them ever. I'm very thankful for that. My mom, she's the best, and she's always done everything to make sure that I've had a very fulfilling life. However, as an adoptive kid growing up into an adult, I found out when I was like 5. My mom first told me when I was 3. I didn't understand what she meant. But then she told me again when I was 5, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I went to school and I told everybody about it. And like I said, through the years of my life, like it's always been like just something that was a fact of mine that I've never been ashamed of it. And then on Christmas, for some reason, this past 22, I just felt really out of place. I've spoken with my birth mother a couple of times. When I turned 18, the adoption agency reached out to us and asked if I wanted to give my information to her. I opted out for that, but I took her information. I looked, it was back in the MySpace days, so I went and I looked up her name, and she actually had dedicated a page to me, and I guess she had a son after me that she gave up for adoption as well. So it spoke about the both of us. And then so I reached out, got her address, wrote her a letter, asked the questions I wanted to ask about, health, stuff like that. And I was pretty content with that for a couple of years. I think I turned 22, and we may have reached out again, or I may have reached out to her again. And then I didn't talk to her again up until about 3 years ago. And we got a little deeper into conversation, and this time it was about feelings of abandonment, feelings of fear, feelings of inadequacy. These are things that I've actually carried my whole life. I have like I said, my mom never made me feel angry I never was raised up in a toxic or angry environment, yet I held a lot of anger. Through the years, me getting closer to God and getting deeper into my spirituality, praying more, feeding my mind more, reading my Bible, learning who I am, whose I am, I've been able to get rid of like the anxiety, by the grace of God. And, but abandonment and like feeling the need to like cling on to people or things that I get a hold of or that are in my life. So anyway, now I'm on a quest to try to, I guess get to the bottom of that. I'm not sure how this is going to take me, but I've been getting it pretty heavy in my heart that I needed to reach out. I'm not sure if any of you guys are adopted, if there's anybody who deals with this type of stuff or anything like that. I guess I'm just telling my story to create a space. It is something that I've been dealing with my whole life, and I guess I just didn't really realize how deep it was. And now I guess I'm about ready to confront the situation head on, and so that's why it's coming up. So that's I wanted to be a little vulnerable with you guys, and so subscribe to my channel. My channel's mainly about the brand, but I mean, I wouldn't have a brand if it wasn't me. And A lot of my collections have to do with personal situations and personal stories. So, again, subscribe to my channel if you want to go along with me on this chosen journey. And, or if you just want to see some of my fashion videos, subscribe, hit that bell button so you can see anytime I drop. And let me know in the comments. You know, if you're adopted, reach out. I would love to talk to you. See if you ever go through any of this stuff too. And I'll bring y'all along on the journey. I start counseling tomorrow, and I've never really I've had counseling before, but I've never gone over this particular subject. So I'll keep y'all updated and in the loop to see how it goes. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much for giving me the time and the space. And again, subscribe, and see you soon. Later.